Guys, why does it not say obstructed? Wait, a minute. Why does that not say obstructed? Should I try it? Guys, should I try it? Should I try it?
Quantum travel engaged.
We just quantum through the planet. There's no way that's real. My ship is bricked. Oh no, it's not. Wait, it just let me go straight through the planet. What the hell? Bro, I could deadass do it again though. Should I do it again for the lols?
Quantum travel engaged.
I saw inside the no. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that again. Something bad's gonna happen. Nah. I remember my superpowers. I remember my old superpowers. We don't want that. No, I don't want to repeat of the superpowers. Nah, whatever just happened there, I don't want to repeat of it. Because this last time I did this, the superpowers got me killed. I'm not doing that, no. Okay, guys, right? Answer honestly. I want you guys to answer honestly, right? If I came up to you right now and said, hey, yo, guys, I like booty, right? I like booty. I just like booty. You feel me? What does that mean? What does that mean? If I just came and said, I like booty, right? I was like, boom, I like booty. Think about the word. Just think about the whole word. Think about everything to do with the word. Nah, don't be like that now. Don't be like that now. Don't be like that now. Just think about the whole word. I need some answers before I can tell you the rest of the story. Because the story... See? This is what I mean. Where were you? Bro, where were you guys yesterday? No, where were you guys yesterday? No, where were you guys yesterday? I literally got, bro, I got embarrassed. Okay. So basically, right, this is what happened, right? Your boy was saying like, I like booty, right? And then Meow Man was like, hey, yo. And I was like, what do you mean, hey, yo? Like, I like stuff, like, booty is stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like treasure stuff. And he was like, nah. And I was like, yeah, it does mean that. Like he was like, nah, it means ass. I was like, pause, it don't mean no ass. I'm gonna say I like ass. Boom. So he said, all right, boom, let's go out into the street, right? We're in the streets of Manchester, you feel me? Random people. He's like, let's go ask some random people right now what booty means. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Brody walks me out of the venue, picks two random dudes on the street, right? And he's like, hey, yo, bro, if I came up to you right now and said, I like booty, what do you think that means? And these dudes looked at me and were like, you like ass. I was like, and I had to stay there for 5 minutes explaining to them, no, it doesn't mean ass. It means treasure. It means stuff. And they were just looking at me like, okay, nice try, buddy. But now, with real human beings, real people, you guys understood exactly what I meant. See? It's all about the people's mental capacity. These people, these are my people, they understood me. All booty is treasure, so therefore, booty is booty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, definitely bad patches happened. I didn't expect another bad patch this soon. Was it 4.2? Was Race for Stanton? Because that was the worst one we've gotten in a minute until this one. So I didn't think we'd get one so soon, you know? I want to say Race for Stanton was a bad patch, but most of the issues all stemmed from the same area of the game. Like all the issues we had were all because of elevators, right? And only that chunk of the game wasn't working properly. This is across the board, like a lot isn't working. So that's where I'm like, okay, this is more of a letdown than that was. Oh damn, so this is on par with what you guys call the worst patch that there was. I'm like, but overall though, I feel like my main issue with the patch isn't the fact that it's so broken. It's the fact that right now in the current state of Star Citizen, this has been possibly the most we could do in the game and the most tech we've had in the game. We've had all these, we've got engineering, we've got crafting, all of these things which are freaking awesome, by the way. Wi-Fi looting, all of these things are freaking awesome, but we can't really experience them properly because the patch is bad, you know? So that's my biggest thing is like, damn, I wish I could experience all of these things, but I can't, and I haven't been able to, and I thought this might have been the patch to let me experience it all together, you know? To make it more cohesive. I feel like it hasn't been cohesive in a while, so that's the only thing I have with it. Like, I'm not even mad that it's so broken because this is still kind of working. I can still do this. You can still do some bounties. You can still, I think cargo might be broken right now, but there's a lot of things that are still working. So the game is still playable. It's just everything is so fractured, and I hate that. I want things to be less fractured, you know? But on the other hand, I do like the added difficulty. I know it might sound a little bit weird. I like this added difficulty because now it's like, it's another part that I have to think about, you know? For me, rock mining is pretty boring once you start cracking the rocks, it gets boring. Like until I finish this whole set, it would be super boring. But the fact that I have to actively think about checking it, it's making it a little bit more like I'm involved, and a little bit more involved, you know? Like I don't know, it feels nice. Like at first I was pissed, I was like, why is this broken? The rock miner's laser is bent. But like now I'm like, it makes it a little bit more like involved. I've got to be a little bit more careful. I've got to watch what I'm doing and keep my eye on the ball, you know? I low-key like it. But long term it's not a good thing. Yeah, it's more interesting in my opinion, way more interesting. The optimizing for me, I want it to be at a level, I keep saying it, I don't want perfection. I just want it to be at a level where it's working a solid majority of the time. That's all I want from optimization, where it's like, it's okay, it'll do, this is what we have and this is what we can do with it. But when it's like it's not working at all, that's when I'm like, okay guys. So that's why I'm like, I'm not super mad at this, because at the end of the day, look at it, it's working, right? Yeah, it's a little bit off center, it's a lot off center, but it's kind of working, eh? And to me, that's like, okay, it's still in workable fashion. So for me, I'm not too mad at it. But if it was not working at all, like there was a few patches ago where the rocks were all invisible, where you could see the rocks, but they're all invisible. That pissed me off. We needed it to work. We need to be able to do the activity. Even if we have to walk around some things, at least let us do the activity. So that pissed me off. This, it's still working. It's just a little bit harder. And if you don't know what you're doing, you might not be able to do this. But there's still ways to go around it. And if you ask enough questions, you can still do it. That for me is okay. I just don't like it when it's not working. They've had a lot of negative feedback. I think this patch, the whole 4.8 cycle is giving them so much negative feedback. They're definitely gonna like up the game a little bit, or at least address some major pain points, right? If they want to sell the railing, cargo has to work. Right now, I am seeing a lot of people complain about cargo on these servers. Cargo needs to work. If you want to sell a cargo ship, cargo needs to be working, gango. Honestly, you know what it is, right? A lot of games, especially like MMOs and things, a lot of the times when they have universes and things, it's always bots. It's always bots. But being able to go to like a bar citizen and then coming home and realizing that everyone is a real person, that's crazy. It's crazy because it makes you feel like the verse really is alive. And when you're seeing everyone running around, you're like, yeah, these are just people out there running around. And it's not bots, it's not machines. It's pretty awesome. 100%. Ah, so CZs is what's going on. But okay, right. I understand CZs could be a little bit ratty. I've got ratted a lot of times in the CZs. But it's a PvP area. Isn't that supposed to happen? Like, is it all that bad that a PvP area has got some ratty business going on? Because in my opinion, it's like almost normal. And if you want to be safe, probably should bring a second. But I do think you should bring a help with you. You should definitely bring help with you, especially if you get ratted once or twice. Then probably the whole server is going to be ratting you in there. You're best off going to either a new server or get a friend with you, you know? I'm not going to lie. I did meet a PvP org who were really, really happy and boasting about how they PvP and they just attack everybody. And I was looking at them like, are we for real right now? If you have a purpose to what you're doing, I accept it. But if there's no purpose and you're just being dickheads, you're just dumb. You're dumb, you feel me? But so I will say they are out there. They literally are out there, and they're scouting people. They are literally scouting people. But hey, look, everyone plays the game the way they play the game, man. If that's what they want to do, if that's what they see as fun, go ahead. The chances of you running into the same people is very slim unless you're like persistently hunting someone. Like, you're not gonna find the same people all the time. And I don't agree with fear-mongering people in video games. Like, that is the weakest shit you can do, is try to fear-monger people in video games in a world that isn't real. Kill me, I'm gonna respawn. Oh no, I lost my 1 million of cargo. I'll get it again. It doesn't end my fun. You're not gonna stop me from playing one of the games. Like, this is my favorite game right now. You're not gonna stop me from playing the game. So I don't get the mindset, you know? I feel like most players, especially more PvE players, they have to get used to the idea of losing invested time and effort. And I know, yes, sometimes it sucks, especially when like bugs and things, but I think you need to get a little bit used to that. Because if you do, you stop caring about all these griefers and people who want to go into the PvP pattern, but you're just like attacking. You get over it. I'm way over that. I'm way past that, so I don't really care too much. I'm not really scared of anything like that happening to me. And as you guys see, I lose things all the time, and I just leave it. Like if I can't actively get it back, I leave it. It is what it is. I was not supposed to have that. Destiny did not want me to have the loot. Okay.